Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica Hernandez, and today I'll be talking about gender, sex, and sexuality through the lens of the sociological imagination. This project explores how society shapes what we think of as normal and how our personal experiences connect to larger social forces. Sociology is the study of society and social behavior. It helps us understand really how people connect, how cultures form, and how institutions like family, education, and media influence our lives. Through sociology, we see how our choices and beliefs are shaped by the world around us, not just by our individual decisions. The sociological imagination, a concept introduced by C. Wright Mills, helps us connect personal experiences to broader social patterns. It allows us to ask, how is my life influenced by society? Something as simple as a career choice or body image isn't just personal, it's tied to culture, history, and inequality. Sociologists use the sociological imagination to move beyond judging individuals and instead focus on how institutions and power shape people's lives. It helps explain how social problems, like poverty or discrimination, aren't just about individuals, but about systems and structures. My topic is gender, sex, and sexuality. In sociology, sex refers to biological traits like anatomy or chromosomes. Gender refers to the social rules and expectations attached to being male or female. And sexuality is about attraction and orientation. I chose this topic because gender impacts everyone, and it's one of the strongest forces shaping our daily lives and opportunities. Gender roles influence nearly everything, from the jobs we take, to the clothes that we wear, to the ways media represents us. Advertisements, TV, and social media constantly teach us what's masculine or feminine. Men are often shown as leaders or strong, while women are portrayed as emotional or nurturing. These expectations tend to limit people and reinforce inequality. The first sociological concept is gender socialization, the process of learning gender roles through family, school, peers, and media. From birth, we are surrounded by pink and blue clothes, gendered toys, and phrases like, boys don't cry. Over time, those messages shape our personalities, interests, and even our careers. The second concept is patriarchy, which describes a system where men hold most positions of power. We see this in workplaces through the gender wage gap, or in leadership positions where men tend to be overrepresented. Patriarchy also pressures men to hide emotion or, always appear strong, showing how this system limits everyone. The third concept is gender norms, the cultural rules for how men and women should behave. For example, men are expected to be assertive, while women are expected to be nurturing or polite. When people challenge these norms, they often face judgment or exclusion, even though these expectations are social, not biological. The sociological perspective I'm using is conflict theory. Conflict theory focuses on inequality and power differences. It explains how gender inequality benefits those in power, often men, by maintaining control over jobs, wealth, and authority. Through this perspective, we see how institutions like workplaces, politics, and media continue to reinforce gender inequality. Women often earn less for the same work, and media still tends to value women for appearance than ability. By analyzing this conflict, we understand why inequality exists and what it takes to change it. When we use the sociological imagination, we realize gender expectations aren't personal flaws, they are part of cultural systems. Once we recognize that, we can challenge them. For example, when men take on caregiving roles or women pursue STEM fields, they reshape those expectations and open doors for everyone that follows. Gender, sex, and sexuality are not fixed. They are socially constructed and constantly evolving. Understanding these ideas through sociology helps us see that inequality isn't natural, it's created by society. And because society created it, we have the power to change it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this presentation helped you see how sociology gives us tools to understand gender, sex, and sexuality, and how each of us can help promote equality and inclusion.